Why is he doing everything loud outside? So I've been at this thing 6 days now, and let me tell you, it actually hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. As I was writing, I found out that 500 words is basically a page and a half of writing, so not that bad when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, but pretty cool that I'm actually doing it. I am 2,159 words deep into this thing. Below what I'm scheduled for today, because if you do the math, I'm supposed to be at 2,500, but I haven't written yet today, so it's fine, whatever. Let me share with you the toughest part of this whole thing. It was that first day. It was starting. Every day it got a little easier, yeah, but that first day, man, it was like, Ma! I didn't know if I wanted the first line to be something symbolic. I didn't know whether I wanted the first line to be shocking. I didn't know whether I wanted the first line to be a question, as they tell you to do in all of your essays in middle school. I don't know, I guess I got it into my head that the first words in my novel had to be, I don't like saying my novel. From now on, between you and me, we are going to give it the code name 355. Sounds good, got a bit of a ring to it. I got it into my head that the first words in 355 had to be, you know, something striking. I felt like it had to live up to other books that I'd read, other great novels that I want my story to be on par with, even though I'm just me. I guess what I was trying to say is when I started out, I felt like I was trying to stand on the shoulders of giants. Artists that I couldn't possibly compare my work to at this point. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. It's a daunting task. Call me Ishmael. The fierce dinosaur was trapped inside his cage of ice. Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself in a forest dark, for the straightforward path had been lost. You better not never tell nobody but God. All happy families resemble one another. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. That one is indicative of themes from the entire novel. I feel like writers of any kind, poets, novelists, they draw from their experiences as an individual, and while they might take stylistically from other artists, the work they put out is their own and is not really comparable to anyone else. And maybe this is my way of putting myself at ease, but I feel like it's universal to everything that you could do in your life. You can't possibly compare yourself with giants that came before you. It's gonna stop you in your tracks and prevent you from continuing. But it's just your first draft. I think that's what all those great authors were trying to do back then. I want to make sure nobody had the confidence to come after them, that's what I think. I'm in no position to give out advice, but if I were going to, and you were going to listen, I'd say if you want to do something, just start it. The editing process is a wonderful thing, and you can always go back and change things. Don't be put off by thinking, this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. That's what I felt like when I started out making this video. But, you know, I think it turned out okay, maybe? Haven't edited it yet. Anyway guys, I gotta go. I got a job interview to go to, but I said a lot of things in this video. So if you liked any of them, there are buttons you can push down there. Subscribe, like, add to, favorites, lots of things. See you Sunday.